है जिसमें this is a question in which there are three light points which are equidistant. Three light points which are equidistant and that are being controlled by three different switches. So for this figure you can easily see that there are three lamps L1, L2 and L3, and these all three lamps will be consecutively or respectively switched on and off by their respective switches S1, S2, S3, and this is the schematic diagram for all these connection. When we will be talking about wiring diagram, then what can we see is this is a wiring diagram in looping in arrangement. Looping in arrangement. So in looping in, the main concept was that there will be only two line arrangement. Apart from that, the main line will come from here and go to the first lamp. Now this first lamp will be connected to first switch. Then this is this main line was connected to the first lamp. Then for looping, and what we do is we just make a loop and connect the other thing. What we are doing is we just making a loop and we are just connecting it to the second lamp, and same thing we are doing with the third lamp also. This is the looping in arrangement for supplying to the n number of elements that are connected. Now what is being done is the first lamp is connected to the first switch, the second lamp is connected to the second switch, and the third one is connected to the third switch, and this whole arrangement is connected to the two-wire arrangement. And this is the switchboard where three switches are being placed. Now from this, what we will be discussing next is a single line diagram for this arrangement. So as you can see that here it is a switchboard, and in the switchboard there are switches. And how many switches? Three switches. So this switch will be multiplied by 3. So this is the single line representation. This is the single line representation for this section. Now what happens next is, since it is a two-wire arrangement from the distribution board to the room, so this is a two-wire arrangement, and this 2 is easily can be seen with this. Then next is, as we are using 3 lights, so these are the 3 lights or lamps. Next is, you can see that there are 2 lines, so these are represented by 2 lines. There are 3 lines, these are 3 lines over here. There are 3 lines over here also, 3 lines over here. Now there are 4 lines over here, and these are represented with 4, and this is this is the single line representation for this wiring diagram. And this wiring diagram was for 3 lamps connected with 3 switches, all from a single distribution board with the help of looping in system. I hope you guys are clear with this. The next thing that we'll be studying is, since we have studied looping in, now we will be studying for joint boss system. So first of all, you can see it, there are there are two wire. This is a two-wire system for supplying the energy to these three lamps. This is the switch box where three switches are being placed, and these are the two joints that you can see for connecting these three lamps to this two-wire system. The concept over here is, this is the main line till lamp third. Now this lamp third, the other end of this lamp third is connected to the switch, and it is completing the circuit with the main line. Now the other elements that were lamp 1 and lamp 2 will get directly tapped on this main line and will be completing their path. If you will be talking about lamp 1, it will also be tapping on the main line and completing its entire path. So this was a joint box system using two. So this was a joint box system using two wire system, and here two joint boxes are there. Two joint boxes because you can see in this figure there are two dotted structures, and these dotted structures represent that this is a joint box. Now if you have to draw this figure, or you have to incorporate the system with using single single joint box, then what you will be doing is, rather than using two different joint boxes, only a single joint box will be used. Apart from this, there are three lamps all connected with their respective switches with the two-wire arrangement, having only single two-wire arrangement.